Hey guys, this is Belinda with Willow, Birch, and Clover, and I've got a new journal I'd like to share with you. This one is truly a mixed media bonanza. I call this journal Sophie Sewn because my son has a friend that he plays Xbox with, and her name is Sophie, and she is so sweet, and I promised her I'd name a journal after her. So this one is it. This is Sophie Sewn. Now, it has a wraparound closure, and I'm going to go ahead and take this off just so I can show you the cover before I show you the inside. The cover started off as a regular piece of muslin, both inside and out. And it has papers and gesso and paint and stamping. You can see some of the other, just all under there. It is quite the collage. And it's a wraparound cover, so the cover itself is quite long. If you can see that, I hope the details are showing up. You can see a little bit of the fabric there. But there's even a book page in here dated 1906, and I left that date showing for you. I tried not to cover it with any gesso or paint, but very mixed media, and I left it just like that because I thought maybe if the new owner wanted to put pictures on it or to decorate, I would let them do that. Just like I was tempted to go back and stamp on all the pages in this book, but I decided that I would let the new owner do that. Now there are 15 base pages in this book, but you can see how thick this is. And with all of the tags and things that are in here, I would go out on a limb and say it's probably got more writing room than a journal with many more pages, because 15 base pages gives you 60 total pages, but there's so much more in here than that, and I'll show you when we get to it. This one was just sort of an adventure. I did not use any glue on the inside pages. It's all sewing. Everything is attached with sewing, so there's sewing on every page. And the inside is just coffee stained muslin. You see there. And I did not put pockets because I did not know if the new owner would want pockets in there or not. They might want to put photos, so that also is left for the new owner. But we'll start right here because it's a lot to go through. Sewn on this page, there's a fabric collage, and it's layered. You can see the different papers. That's tracing paper, that's a tag, that's a design paper. All of those can be written on, and there's your base page. Over here, there's some decoration on the side that serves as a tuck spot, and you can also tuck under on the top, like you see there. And over here, I have an envelope that I trimmed down and sewed on and put a little piece of journaling paper in there, but you can certainly put whatever you want. That's handmade paper there with a little photograph, and it's just stitched over. The back is left open for a tuck spot, and the side, you can tuck all the way up the side also. And right now, all the base pages are coffee stained and gessoed and ink stamped, my usual pages. I just did a lot of layering in this one. And there's a tag that I just kind of stuck under there. And this is a tag that slides in here. And you can see the various collages. That's a picture, and that's a die-cut negative. That's a tuck. That's also a tuck. I just don't have anything in it. You can put whatever you want in it. I just put that back behind there. There's a little book page on this page, but you take off the paper clip, and there's a little writing area in there. And, you can lift the whole thing up right on the page there. And there's layering here. There's a pretty mushroom image and a card made out of some Tim Holtz paper tucked up there. And this is a tag and a photograph, and I don't have anything tucked under on this page, but, you can put whatever you want. And there's a tag tucked there. And this little pic photo and little banner that I made out of some Tim Holtz paper is a tuck spot or page decoration if you don't want to put anything in there. And there's a tag that slides in there. There's more book page down here. There's a lovely little girl sewn on this page with book page and a tuck tag. And you can see all of the script stamping and gesso and coffee stain on the base pages. And this gentleman with another round tag there. Make a great tuck spot. And you can write on all of these also. And there's these are actually Project Life cards. These tags like this. They give you so much writing space. I absolutely love them. And there's a little, same thing over here. You know, you can tuck. This is a piece of handmade paper, and that's a tuck spot in there. I don't have anything in it. And this is, you know, a writing area with some decorative paper on top, and you can write under it and tuck. This is just sewn on there. It's a die cut negative. A Victorian kitty card cutout with a book page there. You see on some of the pages I've got fabric and lace. And there's a little photograph and typography paper up here with a tuck tag. And this tag is sewn on, but you can tuck under it. And this is a receipt that tucks under here. And this little girl tucks on this page. And this is actually 2 more writing pages that are layered on top of this paper for journaling. Lots of journaling space in this one to only have 15 base pages. It's got quite a bit of room. You can tuck under here, but I tucked it there. This is a sewn-on pocket with a couple of photocopies of vintage photographs stuck in there. And there's a little baby boy tucked in there. And over here is another banner cut out and a man on the moon, a 4.5-cent sticker with a sailor man tucked in there. And this is the center, and this is a little boy that's tucked under the birds and a card. And what makes this so great is, I mean, you can tuck here, here, here. So anything you journal on extra pieces of paper, you've got a place to stick them in this journal. And I think by layering like this, it makes the book beautiful. You know, when you start adding to it, it's only going to get lovelier, I think, as you add things to it. That under there, there's lace on that page. This tucks under here. And this section is actually 2 pieces of scrap paper you can use as a pocket like that, or you can tuck in between them, or both. And there's some children climbing over a fence and some Tim Holtz paper sewn there. And there's birdie topper paper. I hope you can see that with a bird cage tag in there. There's a banner with 13 cents, and I just tucked this little photograph, old vintage photograph of a little boy in there. And there's another tuck. And this is the journaling card just sewn on. You can write on the front or back there. And this, just like with the others, you can tuck here, or you can tuck here, or both. And I love the old photo booth with the ticket stub. I just love that look. And there's an old photo booth strip there. This is an envelope that is sewn on. We take that off, and I've just got a photograph tucked in there for you, and you can tuck that down. But what I liked about this one, let me see if I can find an extra. If you had something you want to hide, if you put it there and drop this down, nobody knows it's there. There are lots of hiding spots because of the top tucks on these pages. And there's a little girl there. Botanical with a tag that sticks in. Cute little boy and girl with another side banner there. And these are sewn together. They just lift up for writing or hiding or tucking. And this is a group of women here under this top tuck. And this opens up like the other one. And it's just paper clipped down with a rusty paper clip. And that says greetings from Paris. And here's a little card that just tucks under there. And a little girl that I liked there. And this is sewn on to make a pocket. I've got a photograph in there. And she's actually attached to the page and would be a tuck spot. Just like this is. Would be a tuck spot. And these are 3 sheets that are stacked. 4, I think, maybe. Let's see. 1, 2, no, 3. 3 sheets like old looking ledger paper that's stacked there. And this boy and his dog under there. And this butterfly adorns this side right here. And this little lovely lady under there. That's another banner with a reproduction stamp there. It just slides under there. I sewed this birdie on top of here, but you can certainly tuck something under there or under just the birdie or however you wanted to do it. This journal is all about layering. A little girl under this side banner and little boy. And this card under this top tuck. And these men under this little vintage lady here. Vintage girl, excuse me. She's a little girl right there. And on the last page, I have a flip-up page. And you can write. And I left strings. It's all grungy for you. And I was going to show you very quickly how I have, in case you wanted this journal, how I had it secured. I put that there and wrap it around. And I went in, and I don't know if I'm doing it right or not, but I like the way it looked. I go in that side, and then I came back around, and then in this side, and just pulled it down. And that's just muslin for the little belt there that holds the journal together. Now I'm going to have this one in my Etsy shop. Oh yeah, and there's lace right here. I'm sure you saw that. But it's very mixed media and very layered and lots of room for writing and hiding and personal thoughts. It's a little different than the other journals I've been making, but I absolutely love it. And I plan on making some more like this with the layered look. So have a good evening and thanks for taking a look. Bye-bye.